So to be a chiropractor, you're going to have, obviously, you know, to get a doctorate, you're going to have X amount of hours. So not only do we take the full sciences, the health, the anatomies, the biochemistries. So we do all that along with the pathologies. We have to pass a series of boards. So there's 4 parts to boards. And then we have clinicals. And then you also have a chiropractic, what the medical would call a residency. We do a peak internship where we go and serve in an office and learn the ins and outs. The adjusting portion of it, there are hours that we accumulate or bodies that we have to meet a standard of adjusting. And so we hit a certain amount of adjustments before we can pass clinicals in that realm. And so I would say the biggest thing that separates chiropractic from even a medical degree is chiropractic doesn't have any, it's not competitive to get into, but it is competitive to stay in it. And then the other thing would be that we don't take any pharmacology.
Right.
Right. So we just don't take the pharmacology classes because as a chiropractor,
we're not licensed to prescribe.
We're not licensed to prescribe.
Yeah. So all chiropractors need, so like Dr. Bryan was saying, the level of entry is fairly accepting to all to get into chiropractic. However, we probably both witnessed this. Getting out of chiropractic school is a little bit of a different story. But the metrics as far as what you need to become a doctor of chiropractic is you need a bachelor's degree, and then you need a 4-year education from or a 3.5 to 4-year degree from a licensed chiropractic school. And then you have to pass 4 board exams and then a 5th one for physical therapy, because we do get trained in physical therapy, and then certain states require that. So Georgia's one of them. So yeah, there's 5 board exams in total that you do have to take, and then that's not including the peak hours or the internship, which would be a residency of working in an office. And then the accumulation of when I needed to graduate, it was 450 adjustments from the time that you started clinics to when you could graduate. So, yeah. and
continuing ed.
Yeah, continuing ed. And one thing I'll say is too with radiology is that we have, I don't know the exact number of hours, but we have 3 times the amount of radiology that medical students get, which I think is unfair in the sense of, you know, I think that they should get that as well, medical students. And we do 4 years of medical school minus pharmacology and 2 years of chiropractic school, which I also think is flipped. I wish that we had gotten 3 to 4 years of medical school, you know, training, right? Or spanned out that long, and then an extra year or 2 of chiropractic. But all in all, 4 years of doctorate schooling and then residency with the accumulation of the hours and 5 board exams.